Hey, what's up everyone, this is Gamers with Reason. This is going to be Wednesday's episode, and this video is going to be a product review over the Logitech G13 Gamepad. It is pretty much half a keyboard put into one figure so then you can hold it or use it in just one hand, so that way you can save more space, and it's about comfort, options, controls, and has a lot of features. So let's get started. The first things first, like most gamepads or gaming keyboards, it has backlit keys. And all of them say G something, like G13, G15, G19. I guess that's where they got the idea of G13. And they have different options, different colors you could choose and everything. And you could choose whether to have the backlit key, or have them backlit or not. And one of the options that it has is that you could actually change controls while you're in the game. Let's just say you're in the Skyrim control panel or control settings. You could be in the control settings just about any game, and you'll see all the controls for everything, like Shift for sprint or something. You'll see everything, and so that way you'll know what does what, and that way you can go on the gamepad and just press MR, that's the program key, and then press one of the keys on the gamepad that you want it to do that, and then press a key on the keyboard, and it'll make that button on the gamepad work for that button, like for K or something. So, and it's very easy to use, and one of the really cool things about it is that if you have like a dozen games, no matter what number of games you have, you could have it scan your computer for all the games, and what it'll do is it'll search online and it'll bring you all the profiles, control settings for the gamepad for all those games. So even if you have like 100 games, you could absolutely just have all of those profiles on there. Or you could just actually download all the profiles for all the games that they support, which they support over 100 or nearly 200. It's either 118 or 193, somewhere around there. But that way you could already have some profiles set up, and that way you could see if you like them or not, and if you don't, then you'll know what to change and everything, so then it'll fit your taste and everything, and your style. And another option that it has is that you can actually have more than one version of a profile. You could there's M1, M2, and M3. And M2 and M3 usually don't have anything on them. M1 is the default, but let's just say you're playing Call of Duty, and there's the first one, let's just say it's single player mode, and then M2 would be you could set it up to be for multiplayer, and then you could make M3 for special ops. So that way you can just quickly press a button and switch to the next one. So it's very easy to use. But there's also the options, like while you're playing a game, you can actually scroll through the list of all the profiles for all the games, and you could actually specifically choose one. So like, oh, I like the ones in Alien vs. Predator better, or something like that. And you could just activate it, and you could use those controls in that game. So it's very easy to use. And as you may have figured out, it has an LCD screen. And the LCD screen, there's multiple things you can do on it. There's one that's like media information, which is called Windows Sideshow. And it'll tell you like what song's playing on Windows Media Player, the timing and everything. The other one is like the countdown, it's a timer. So then if you're doing it's really useful for if you're doing a benchmark, so then you could time how long you're playing for. So then you could be like, okay, I'll play for like 5 minutes to determine, the performance on this graphics card. The next one is clock and date, the timing and date, which is really useful for if you're staying up really late and it's really dark in the room and you don't have any clocks around, and you don't want to like have to exit the game just to like see in the corner what time it is. I'm pretty sure you know what date it is. If it's not, then you've been playing too much. And there's RSS feeds, so then you could see the most newest news on a specific topic from a website or something. So there's a lot of variations and options. And for games like World of Warcraft and Call of Duty multiplayer, it actually will show you a lot of stats on that screen that is extremely useful. For Call of Duty, I'm not sure if it was Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3, but for one of them, or maybe all of them, the multiplayer, it'll actually show you like the kill-death ratio that you have, how many kills you have, the deaths, ties, or whatever you want to call them, how much points your entire team has, just etc. A lot of information that will save you time, so you won't have to pause the game and everything and totally look like an idiot standing still and get yourself likely to be killed. You know, this will save you quite a bit. And one of the things that they did on this to make it, that was a really good thing to do, is that the WASD keys, which is used for navigating, moving around, they're actually concave, which means instead of them being flat when you're pressing them, they're actually curved to fit your fingertips. So that way, you could actually, even if it's dark in the room and you don't have the backlights on them, you could actually just feel the key, so then you'll know where to put your finger, so then you'll know where they go. So that way you don't get confused, because I'm sure that's happened to us a lot. So this will definitely save you on that. And it has a steel bottom, which a lot of people like because it looks really cool. And like right where your wrist goes, it's leather, so it's really comfortable, and the way it's curved, it's just extremely comfortable. And think of another option. Oh yeah, it has a joystick that you can actually rest your thumb on. You can actually click the joystick. And also there's a couple of buttons like in front of on the sides of the joysticks for in case you want to just press them. Me, I used it for actually sprint. So when I'm controlling right here, I'll press sprint right here, or actually no, it was space. This was like sprint, and then this was like space. So that was extremely easy to use. And if you wanted to, you could just use the joystick to move around. So that's really, really easy to use. And you don't see very many other really gamepads that actually have joysticks on them. And I gotta say, this has been one of the best products I've ever had. I've had a lot of gamepads, and this one has been extremely easy to use, has a lot of control options and features, and it saves a lot of time. And I love how the buttons are concave so you don't get confused. You could change the backlighting, the colors and everything, the clock and date on it, so then you could actually see what time it is, and I won't have to exit the game or anything. So I gotta say, I definitely would give this a 10 out of 10. There's nothing wrong with it. It barely cost any more than the other ones. The other ones sell for like 40, 50 bucks. I wouldn't say just straight up 40, probably 45, 50 bucks. You could get this for, if you get it on sale, like 55 bucks. If not, then you could easily get this for like 60 bucks. Maybe 65 tops. When you buy them in stores, it's like 80 bucks. So right now I'm just going to go ahead and show you so that you'll have a better idea of what it looks like. And this is it. This is the leather I was talking about. These are the WASD keys. They're curved and concave. And this is the M1, M2, and then M3. And this one's MR, which is you just like press if you want to change the controls for one of the keys. You could be like, okay, I want to change control for this key, and then press the key on the keyboard to change it to that. And these are the two buttons by the joysticks I was talking about. And here's the joystick itself. Good click on it. And this is the metal bottom. It says G13 on it. Not sure if it's showing. It's hard to through light. Yep. Well, right there. G13. And I have dropped this quite a few times, and this thing has lasted a very long time. And that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to try to do a video for Friday. If you like this video, click the like button and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.